and welcome to my channel. So this video is bringing you my Citrus Twist Project Life kit, or whatever version they call it. Pocket Life? I can't remember. Big apologies. But yeah, this is my new subscription. It's a minimum of 3 months, and for you UK people, you can either choose to have the kit shipped bi-monthly to save on postage, or you can do what I did and rope somebody else into getting a kit so that you can share the cost. And then you don't have to wait. So that's what I did. My niece has also subscribed, and due to subscribing during the International Scrapbooking Weekend, we got a free stamp set. So this is all the more or less currently all the little stamps. So partly subscribing to this kit and partly needing to get on with my 2017 Project Life has started my thoughts whirring on what I'm going to do. So a couple of things. I'm going to try and stamp more, which is good because this kit comes with stamps. So I'm going to try and stamp more on my 2017. I'm not going to stick to 1-page size, apart from it being 12 by 12 or going in a 12 by 12 album, because all my others do. And as much as I love the likes of the 9 by 12 and the 6 by 8, I love my albums all nice on my shelf even more. So I'm going to be sticking with the 12 by 12. I'm going to start printing my photos later on today, hopefully, if my kids get on with giving me their photos from January. I'm going to scrap per month rather than per week. I found that there were some weeks I would struggle to find photos because life just got in the way, and then there's other weeks where I'd have far too many and I'd have to choose to get it down onto 1 page. So I'm going to go by month. I'm not going to print a certain photo size. I'm not going to print a certain pocket size. So I'm going to go back to being a bit more, go to being a bit more freestyle rather than a set plan. But my thought for Project Life this year is I want to include stamping on a page. It's going to be your basic stamping. It's going to be your basic black ink little stamps, but I want it somewhere. And I'm also going to try and include machine stitching. I have a sewing machine. It is set up and ready to use. I just need to use it more. So my thought is Project Life 2017 is going to have some stitching and it's going to have some stamping on every single page spread. So yeah, I hope you're going to join me on that. So yes, we got this free stamp set for the time we signed up, and then we got the kit. So let's show you what you get in the kit. Do you like my strategically placed leaf bowl, by the way, with my little embellishments that I got from Citrus Twist kits too? I think it looks pretty. Anyway, so this month's stamp kit, stamps is Insta-Love, always work for my kids. This and More, Us, Loving, Yummy, Now, You, Numbers, an open tag, and then a solid tag. So we've got those. Very nice. Then we have some Studio Puffs. Love puffy stickers. Some gorgeous things in there. I am loving the colours in this kit. So we got those. We got some more Studio Puffs, and this is in the sign of dots and hearts, etc. Then we have, let's move. So we get a Pocket Life inspiration. So you get an inspiration on ways you can use these on 3x4 and 4x6 cards, which is nice. And then we've also got some layouts here that people have already done on different types of styles of Project Life. So that's good if you ever get stuck, or to have a good nosy just for that little thing that's a little bit different that makes you think, I could do that. And I think I remember, I may well remember watching the process videos on these. So that's good. We'll put that to one side. And then you get, this is one of the things I like about Citrus Twist kits, is you get 6x6 papers as well as the cards. So we've got to cut apart. So we've got some 6x6 papers. I think they're all one-sided in all the sorts of colours that match up with the kit, which means you've got some nice solid different style patterns for, and these work, you know, for your 4x6 or for your 3x4, or if I'm doing 3x3 squares, if I'm doing different sizes, you can cut these down. You can even use them for scrapbooking pages. So if you wanted to just do scrapbooking pages, you've got 6x6 papers as well. So you can actually make your Pocket Life kit go much further by doing scrapbooking layouts as well as your Project Life, whatever works for you. We also get a couple of 4x6 cards. I quite like the fact that we only get 2. I mean, we'll see how my 2017 goes with using different pocket pages. But my 2016 I only ever used 3x4 because my top pocket was my journaling. So I do like the fact that this gives you the flexibility. It doesn't force you to 3x4s. Having said that, to 4x6s. Having said that, these could quite easily be chopped in half and used as 3x4s too. But we've got this lovely design on here, and on the back we've got a nice big journaling block or title card. And then this one has got a gorgeous design again. It's a bit like leaves, but yeah, they've got some nice funky patterns in. And on the back we've got recap if you just want to do some journaling. You also get in your 4x6 part a cut apart, Citrus Twist printables cut apart with some lovely little word things and some little labels, which are always good for Project Life. Get those. Then we have the 3x4 cards, and I love this first one straight off. Absolutely love it. So we've got live for the moments you can't put into words, and these are a really nice quality, and they are double-sided, so if you don't like one side you've got the other. So we've got expectation, reality, but I like that one. Yeah, this happened, or nope, not today. I like the nope, not today. Overheard, who said it, date, and the camera loves you. We've got right now, loving, eating, reading, learning, listening and making. And on the other side we've got hello sun. Got a nice pattern one with space there for journaling if you put your photo on or any type of stamping or design. And we've got just the facts. We've got now hear me out. For those that want to say their piece, put it on paper. And can hardly wait. Maybe holiday plans. We've got a nice check pattern here and a nice list, or of course cover that up with washi if you just want to be able to journal and not use the numbers. Loads of possibilities. It's been a long week and it's only, normally that'd be Monday. Yep, so that's a nice little card. I love that one. And today we have love all of this and smile, laugh and be happy. We have a nice little flowered one, half and half, whether you want your photo, your journaling, etc. And only the good stuff. Then we've got a nice circle pattern. I like that one. And we've got a nice journaling on the back. And then we've got you'll always be my number one and a 1, 2, 3. So you get all those cards included as well. You then get, as if that's not enough, we then get the Pink Fresh Live More acetate alpha pack, which is in all these nice bright funky colours. I'm going to show you the back because we know what acetate's like, and you can see them all on the back, and it saves them sticking to my fingers on my desk and everything else. So we get all of those, loads of words out of those, and then, oh, nowhere near finished yet, there's another packet that I'm missing as well. I'll find it in a minute. So we get the die cuts. So we've got a set of exclusive die cuts, so let's pull these out. Oh, they're coming out already. They're alive. I mean, look. Does it say how many pieces? Because there is gazillions. It doesn't say. We've got loads. So we've got Lovely Day, Not Enough, Summer Loving. I mean, you can see here, look. They just go on and on and on. We've got these, they're like seaweed. Would you say they're seaweed? Possibly, but I like them. So we've got all these die cut pieces. We've got little tags, we've got little word bits, little strips, be kind, oh my goodness. What's that one say? Ooh, ooh. Do not bend. That one's cute. Little leaves. I mean, look, it just goes on and on and on. So I can't wait to start using those. Lots of little word bits, little heart bits. I mean, you know, you've got enough embellishments here to scrapbook for ages. We also then get a little pack here that's got some little wood veneer. And again, I really like their wood veneer. It's not too thick, so it's not going to bulk out my page. It's probably only slightly thicker than a die cut. And it's thinner than a puffy sticker. I don't even know if you can see that, but it's slightly thicker than a die cut and thinner than a puffy sticker. That's probably the one word I wouldn't use, though I could probably make it say you. But we've got mum, yes, you, and now, and they can always be painted as well, which is good. And then, I know, oh, it's still in the bag. I knew we got something else. We have some acrylic, and I think they're stars, though I've not been in it yet. Yeah, lots of little acrylic stars in yellow and orange. Gorgeous. So that is the Citrus Twist kit. I mean, how much stuff do you get in that? Now, I must admit, I did get stung for customs this time. I'm not sure whether it was because of all the extras. So there was my kit, there was another kit that was my niece's, there was my grab bag that I showed you in the previous video, and I also got a grab bag, picked a grab bag up for my friend as well. So there was 2 grab bags in there, and then there was my little embellishment grab bag that's looking very pretty, and my extra set of puffy stickers. So it may well have been that it was that much that hit customs, of which most of it was, of course, the Royal Mail charge, because that's what they do. So anyway, all in all, I'm happy, I'm excited to get started. If I get stung with customs every single time, then it may only be the 3-month subscription that I do, because it doesn't work out cost effective. It depends. I may love every single one of them and decide I'm having it anyway, but we will see what happens. So what I'm going to do now is show you how I'm planning on storing my kit while I'm using it. So if you, oh, actually this video's hit 15 minutes. No, let's continue. I said I was going to continue. Let's continue. Stop changing your mind, woman. So, my thought on this is I got these new little tubs, or little baskets. These were from, well, I got one set in blue from B&M, and they were £4.99. And then I spotted exactly the same sets and picked up a grey one in Home Bargains for £3.99. So if you want a set of these, go to Home Bargains, they're cheaper, and they had the blue as well. So these fit in my IKEA Expedit. You basically get 2 of these small ones that fit inside and 1 big one per pack, and these will actually fit on the shelf in an Expedit. So I have the Expedit with a shelf, and I've moved like my little embellishments into the teal ones. I've got my 6x6 pads in the teal ones as well. And then on my top shelf, my thought is I'm going to have my stamps, of which I have very, very few. I'm going to have my stamps in there, which are all mainly these little ones. So at the minute, this is basically my stamp collection. I might have a couple of roller stamps, but it's ones that have come from kits. So these have come from Project Life kits from Studio Calico that I only pick up in the sale. I got a little set of stamps in one of my Like Forever kits, and again, these are Studio Calico. So my idea is that one of these will have my stamps in, like this, and then the big one, ooh, I have things falling about around me, can you tell I'm sorting stuff out? I will have this one, which will hold my kit. So, my plan, if it works, is because I'm only just going to keep my kit in here until it's used up, is that I don't need to over package things, so I can get to it. So I'm going to pop in there my 6x6. I'm going to use one of my little tubs for the kit bits, which is why I didn't mind throwing these all over the desk either. So I'm going to pop the little kit bits in there. I think I'm even going to pop the die cuts in. Now these will, if I end up not using them, going into my normal storage. But for now, they're going in here. This is where they've all got caught up in all my 3x4 cards. So the cutter part, I'm going to pop in there. I'm going to pop in my 3x4 cards. Got all my little die cut bits. I'm not sure if you can see in there. Little die cut bits. I've got my bigger cards. So I've basically got my 6x6 papers and my cards, as well as the cutter part sheet at the back. I've got this in here. I'm probably going to keep the stamps in here until they're used, and then they'll move into the storage next door. So let's put those away. Then I'm going to, as always, open these and find my stapler, my tiny attacher, staple those, and again with these. So that's got all my puffy stickers in. I've got a die cut floating about in here. Now I will keep hold of this packaging for the die cuts, just in case I don't use it all. Because if I don't use them all, they will go into what I normally store them in, which is these little CD sleeves. And if you're interested in that, there is a video on my channel showing you how I store those. So I'll keep hold of those for if I have anything left at the end. So that's all those little bits. And then lastly, I have this. Now, do I have a little IKEA pot left? It's currently got a load of sequins in it that are doing nothing. So what I'm going to do, because I do need to find a little pot for my sequins, because I just don't use them anywhere near enough, is I'm going to get rid of that. I'll sort out my sequins later, and I'm going to use this second pot for these acetate letters, because if these aren't out, I will forget I have them. Again, I'm going to put that in there for later. And then stamps wise, this is the way I've popped them into the other box, is I've basically taken them out of their packaging and I just pop a little bit of double-sided tape on the back. Now, I'm sure there are some wonderful stamp storage ideas out there that will be well better than mine. At the minute, I just don't have enough stamps to look at a new way. So basically, I'm just going to stick them on like that so I can still get at them. We'll see how damaged the back of the things become, but at least then I know where they've come from, where the stamps have come from. And then we'll pop this one in as well. Again, just a little strip of double-sided tape. I don't want it to be, I just don't want it to move off the back of the packaging, so I know who they are. There we go. And in I'll pop my stamps. So there we go. That is my new kit box. It's quite big for a kit box. It probably doesn't need to take up that much space. However, it looks cute. It's easy to get hold of and rifle through. I can just pull these pots out onto my desk and I've got it there ready to go. Just as I use these little pots for extra bits that are floating about, I can do the same for my kit. So there we go. So thank you very much for watching. I am going to go and see what photos the kids have sent me and start getting my 2017 plans. Because I've got a nice new kit, I'm telling myself that it needs to be started when I start my 2017. This is what I need to use, along with other bits, but this is what is going to start. So I'm hoping that the excitement will spur me on, but we'll see. So thanks for watching, and I'll speak to you all again soon.